Fair warning, this video has mature content, humongous gore warning, loud noises, and for all intents and purposes, please consider the following in order to continue on. Enjoy the video. Runtime start, go to story, go to new game, standard, obviously. Welcome to a brand new series. It's been a while since I recorded. When it comes to uploading, it has not been a while. You guys gotten 2 videos within one day. Separate hours, yes, but in one day. So, when it comes to this video, I'm going to upload it within that day too, but it's technically going to be Monday. Depends on what time I do this, I guess. I'm not skipping the cutscenes too. Let me go and explain. We're playing Resident Evil 3 after I finished Resident Evil 2 Leon story mode. I'm doing a Claire story mode soon, like really soon.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for...
And I'm playing the Resident Evil 3 remake. I think I said that already, but I want to clarify that it is the remake, as you can obviously see. Now, I want to clarify something before I start this game. This game, in specific, not the original, gets a few criticism. I watched the Watch Mojo ranking of all Resident Evil games. This was placed below the original. I'm going to tell you why I think that's really, really, really stupid. And I'm going to go ahead and explain. Not only are the graphics enhanced, but this game is also in 3D. Now, I understand, the original Resident Evil games are fun, and they had to do what they worked with. But let's face it, the original fixed camera angles are frustrating to work with. I've been replaying the first Resident Evil game, and for 3 times now, I've been going back and forth in the same area, because I did not know where the camera was facing. I did not know if this was a new place. I did not know if that was an old place. I kept walking in the same area. It was ridiculous. So when it comes to 3D versus fixed camera angles, I obviously take 3D over fixed camera angles any day. It also helps that this game introduces a bit more replay value than the original did, I'm positive. Because, you know, there's a window. Why would you leave your window open during a storm? You should know it's storming. It's on the TV. But, what was I saying? This does have a bit more replay value. Not only are there harder modes, as I'm sure there's like a harder mode than hardcore. I just need to beat hardcore. I haven't been doing it because I actually don't know why. I haven't picked this game up for a while. Probably because I was so worried about Resident Evil 8. But there are, like, plenty of things to unlock, technically, in the shop and stuff. Wait, who's that? Sherry Birkin. Person, Umbrella Corp, Parasites. This is kind of verifying what we saw in Resident Evil 2. Watch that if you have not watched that if you have not watched it originally before this, because there's a bit of a spoiler warning when it comes to that. I think my phone was ringing. Or in first person. No, this game is not first person the entire through. That's only 7 and 8. Which I think are really good. Oh wait. There's an X mark. These are strange posters. These are really strange posters. Oh, before I go ahead and tell you why it's still stupid for the fact that this game gets plenty of criticism, I'm going to go ahead and mention this is almost a direct sequel to Resident Evil 2. If not, it takes place within the same timeline. I am positive by the time we, I took that out. I'm positive by the time we do a few things later on in the game, you'll see what I'm talking about. The, other characters have gone to the lab. You'll see what I'm talking about. That's disturbing. And we are playing as Jill Valentine, a character who was in the original first game, which would explain her nightmares. of this. She's probably scared of zombies, as in, it's pretty terrifying. It's a horrifying experience to go through, no matter what. It's kind of funny how this game you play Jill, because I originally thought you played as Chris. I was wrong. Leon has the most games when it comes to main character value. He has Resident Evil 2. Oh, that's... Ouch. Then he has Resident Evil 2. He has Resident Evil 2 Remake, technically. I won't count that. He has Resident Evil 4. He has Resident Evil 6. That's it.
Gets worse every night.
I think that's it. Claire Redfield has Resident Evil 2, technically. She has Revelations 1 and 2. Code Veronica. She just beat Leon, never mind. What did that say? Oh, it's just a date. Oh, we're in September? This game came out like the day before my birthday, I might add. So it feels kind of special to me. It's not even raining. Oh, look at the TV. That's a really bad TV. This technically still takes place in the same day, as if this is a direct sequel to Resident Evil 2. Then this takes 2 years after the horrifying events of Resident Evil. That is to say that Resident Evil didn't take too many pills. Resident Evil didn't take place like 1998 or 1997, even though that game was made in 1996. This takes place in 1998, as the calendar shows. Worst month in my life. Escape. R.I.D. I think that might be a reference to Resident Evil the first, or what's happening now. I can't tell. We are also in Raccoon City. Investigation notes. Umbrella. Theramis Skills School, I don't know how to pronounce that. Company, industry leaders, market, and the share. Focus on military weapons development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company, also secretly developing bioweapons. Huh. T-virus outbreak, Harkley Mountains Research Facility, predicted to the mansion incident. That's reference to Resident Evil. Conspiracy with Raccoon City leadership, large donations to Mayor Warren's office, effective controls in the city. That's some pretty solid evidence. Jill's report, September 26, 1998. Yep, here we are. It's already been 2 months since the mess with the umbrella. Thanks to the suspension, investigations have progressed exactly as I'd hoped. Perhaps this written record of what I found will prove to be my final duty as a STARS officer. STARS are a bit important, kinda. I can only hope that it helps lead to the truth. Those infected by this virus seem to become literal zombies. It appears to be communicable via several different avenues, outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixing of bodily fluids, staple in zombie movies and zombie anything. Contact with crows which have eaten infected parent. I guess it would work. Due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. Huh. It should be noted that those who survived the incident may not have yet developed symptoms. It's unclear whether this is because the virus has a long incubation period or because we just hope happens to be resident to the infection. We ought to remain vigilant even after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulties sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I should get too hopeful. After all, this could just be an extended incubation. Also, I realized something, trying to do Resident Evil 2 on hardcore mode, finally. I don't know why I haven't done it before. Again, I kind of stop when it comes to that. Alright, this is good. But I am noticed that I did not read all the files when I was playing as Leon. So I'll do that when I play as Claire. Makes sense why she's not having good sleeping ability. Dude, you're sleeping with your packing stuff. This is a small hotel room. It's spacey, but small. Envelope. It got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from the window 247. They are Iron Men's. Umbrellas? I don't know. And there's no real difference anyway. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliments, and then it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping, going crazy. I feel like the living dead. Haha. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that, I've been killed. Or whatever. It is they do people like me. You must pick up the investigation where I left off. I've enclosed my files. I'll tell you everything you need to know as long as the package is intercepted. I'll be moving out of the night. 5 days, wish me luck. Oh, something I should also mention about this before I talk about the lore and everything else. I'm getting off track. But I am going to go back to my roots doing 2 videos a day. 2 different videos a series. I'm not counting part 12 and part 11 of Resident Evil 8 being uploaded on the same day, since I'm not going to be able to upload a video of anything tomorrow anyway. It's my dad's day. Doesn't have Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is pretty bad when it comes to my personal hotspot. Ain't doing it. Alright. Let me go ahead and try to clarify a few things in the series if you're wondering what's going on. Spoiler warning, technically, just skip probably about like a whole minute. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. But if you do not know about this and you're new to the series, just skip this like 2 minutes or so. Here we go. So, the place she's working at, Stars, it kind of like dies out within the series, as Chris Redfield is later seen in Resident Evil 7, is working for an entirely different company. Pause on that. To Jill Valentine, hey Hotshot, how you holding up? I still can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bull. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out in that hole back in July. Of course, you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. Hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything's been happening so fast. Stars was a pride of the Force. When the chief disbanded us from out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. I think the chief later shows up, the chief they're talking about, later shows up in Resident Evil Revelations 2. I'm not positive. World has it, if you're planning to leave Raccoon City, I figured you would take the suspension lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you're trying to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers. Stars Alpha Team, now and forever. P.S. Had to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large mega meat supreme. It's on me and the guys. She technically ate like half of it, leaving the other behind. We're now in third person. Oh, we got a call. I think I read everything in here, so let's go ahead and keep going. But, back to the lore of the series. The place Jill and Chris are working for kind of like dies out, as Chris is now working for a thing I'm positive is called Neo Umbrella. Basically, Umbrella anti-Umbrella. They're trying to redo everything Umbrella Corporation did back then. Oh, Jesus. That's Nemesis, I'll get more. And when it comes to Jill Valentine, I actually don't know where she is for the rest of the series. I looked it up, some things happen, but I'm not going to go into this with them, as I'm already being pretty big talking about this stuff. You know, Chris does what his business as in Resident Evil 8 shows. That's what he currently is at. Claire, I'm not sure what happens to her. Leon's been kind of under the ropes after Resident Evil 6, so we'll probably get some resolution from that, hopefully. And that's about it when it comes to the lore for the characters. I can go further in depth with it when I find out more and play more of these games, because I played plenty, you know? I played this one, obviously. I played the, Sworn, don't worry about me. I played the 7th one, obviously. I played the 2nd one, obviously. I played the 8th one, obviously. I played the first of I don't count the remake as a different one, but that's what I'm technically doing. I played the 0 one, both 1 and 0, not all the way through. Trying to finally beat it, because I think I got in a loophole in the first one. 0, I'm going to restart from the beginning, as I do not know where I left off. It's a bit easier than the first one, so probably good. I played Resident Evil 4, as I've talked about many times. I played Resident Evil 5. No, I have not. I don't even own it yet. I played the demo of that. I played Resident Evil 6. I've already seen 7 and 8. I played Revelations 2, trying to finally beat it with my friend Aiden. Just need visit, you know, or live. I've not played Revelations. I've not played Oberon. That's about it for the series. I don't own Revelations. Oh, I haven't played the original Resident Evil 3 Nemesis or Revolution. I'm gonna try to find out a game. Now, with that being said, let's begin on talking about the guys who changed. I introduced you to Nemesis. It's kind of like a trash bag band right now. It kind of stays that throughout the game. He's basically Mr. X, but the ability to shoot a gun. He holds a flamethrower and a rocket launcher throughout this game. He's pretty terrifying. He's one of the reasons why the original and this game, both versions included, is just so good. Because Nemesis is just so cool.
You okay?
He deserves to be like the head macho when it comes to creatures and villains from the series, because he's probably the most iconic.
Just look around you.
I've heard that Mr. X was in the original second one, but when it comes to making a bit more of an appearance, Nemesis was literally the one that, you know, kind of changed horror as genre as this series as a general, as it showed that there's more than just zombies. You know, there's these freaking gigantic creatures coming after you. One having the ability to literally shoot you with a weapon. Several, I might add. He's terrifying, he's cool, he's so awesome, I love him.
Run! Here they come!
Now that I verified that, that's another point that goes into the whole Resident Evil 3 Nemesis being, you know, remake differences. For the original one, I've heard that he can show up basically randomly. He shows up like several times, probably all the time, I'm not sure. But he's like random and stuff, and I find that pretty cool. He is random in this game, but there is a certain point where he'll come in and then just, you know, follow you.
Don't think about it.
It's just random when he leaves and stuff, you know?
We're gonna make a run for it.
Sorry, I was trying to swallow.
We know how this ends.
No.
I say that knowing people can take it out of context.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Let's do me a favor.
And both games are pretty short, which leads me to say this. I think every single Resident Evil game I've played, and I'm gonna probably feel about this with every game in general, I have not met a single Resident Evil game that I have not enjoyed. And this still stands. That's mainly for the fact that I'm saving my ammo, even though I get a bunch. I'm saving it. I'm not wasting it on that dude. We can like literally just walk away. I've played a bunch of Resident Evil games. I think there's like only 3 I haven't freaking played. Like, that's a lot. No, 5. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of Resident Evil. And technically 2 of them are still originals of a story I already know. So, I'm positive that I'm never going to find a single Resident Evil game, and here's the reason why. I can almost have fun with any game I play. This guy's an idiot. This guy's seriously an idiot. I have fun with almost every game I play. And Resident Evil's no exception. Especially when it comes to, you know, the horror and violence. He's gonna hide in there. He's an idiot, I've already said that. He's just an idiot. I love the updated look of this game from Resident Evil 2. It feels nice. And it's just the games are so much fun, especially these games. A nice combination of action and horror. I think every game has scary elements that I love playing, and every single one of these games have nice action that I enjoy playing. And when it comes to criticizing Resident Evil, I find it really dumb for a bunch of Resident Evil games to get criticized, because they can be looked at other games for those, especially this one. And so the criticizing for this one's really, really dumb. The reason why is that people say that this is a lot more action rather than horror. Well, the best game in the series, what people say, is Resident Evil 4. That's what basically started Resident Evil being more action than horror. It was the 7th one that brought it back to the horror roots. That's it. So when it comes to criticizing all the other games, Resident Evil 4 can be called the base of the problem. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm saying that criticizing a bunch of other games in this series for that stuff is really stupid when games that don't get criticized for it in this series basically are the godfathers of what made this start. Technically, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis tried to make it more action than before 4. But 4 basically took that and multiplied it by 10. So, do I think that Resident Evil deserves any of the Resident Evil games deserve criticizing of being called too actiony? No, because the best game in the franchise, not by my standards, is literally a bunch of action and only a few horror elements. So no, those games do not deserve the criticism of getting all that. You know how I said this game is criticized for being short? Well, the original is literally probably, if not shorter somehow, it's not shorter somehow because, you know, ouch. You get, the original third was already pretty short, and people are criticizing this game because it's too short. Resident Evil 2, I'm positive, did not make the original long. If not, made it shorter. Because, you know, fixed camera angles problem. All Resident Evil games are pretty short once you know what you're doing. This one just felt shorter. And I think that's okay. I didn't really feel like this game didn't need to be longer, especially for the fact that this was just kind of showing how messed up Raccoon City got outside of the police station and factory. That's it. That was the entire point of this game. I think it's perfectly fine. So when it comes to this game being criticized for being too short, yeah, no, that's also pretty much false. He grabbed a missile out of that dude's hand, by the way. That was pretty intense. Yeah, Nemesis is pretty cool. I love him. This guy's pretty cool too. I do not know if he's in any other games. I think he might be in Code Veronica, actually. But I'm not positive. He's another main character that might recur in the series. Again, I'm not positive. Another criticism that a bunch of these other games get is that the story, some of the game's stories just never feel too awe-inspiring. Okay, let me go and clarify this. Resident Evil 6's story is pretty dumb, I'm not gonna lie. A guy recreating Ada Wong because he had a crush on her. That's pretty stupid. But at the same time, Resident Evil has never had a story that did not feel stupid. Even the original had a brand new idea, kind of. You know, they take place in a mansion, you know, a bunch of zombies come after them. Tell me that stuff hasn't been redone several times. Resident Evil just did a better version of it, basically. But even still, the story didn't really feel that awe-inspiring, you know? It just took place in the one mansion.
No thanks.
That's not really big for the story. However, it was still a bunch of fun, and it caused a lot more story to happen. Resident Evil 4's story was basically, I gotta help the president's daughter. And then it just comes up with a bunch of whole castle and freaking village stuff. That's literally it. You know? What I'm just saying, my point is that a bunch of criticism that these games get, yeah, that's gonna be used later. What I just did, this. Well, a bunch of criticism that these games get, especially like later on in the series, like a bunch of other games, can all be, literally all these games have that freaking problem. So you should stop criticizing these games. It's not fair. It's just not. With that being said, I'm going to say that whenever I do a ranking of Resident Evil, my list is going to feel very different from others. I have already stated that Resident Evil 4 is not my favorite in the series, by a landslide. I'm not saying that's probably going to be the bottom of my ranking. If anything, it's going to be in the middle. I'm just saying that it's not my favorite. I am very different when it comes to Resident Evil. For Christ's sake, I've said the 7th and the 8th were my favorite entries. We're going to see that changes throughout the time when I replay all these games and play other ones. It's just, for me, when it comes to me for a first Resident Evil fan, I come to horrifying experience, fun action, a lot of puzzle elements, and all throughout a memorable, fun, replayable experience.
Well, you can thank your
Resident Evil, all these games have given me that, but when it comes to Resident Evil 7, that game was so horrifying and dreadful. It was incredible. It was such a fun experience. And I said it also has fun action elements and stuff like that. Resident Evil 8 gave me more action from Resident Evil 7, which I already thought had pretty good action. Especially in the Nightmare DLC mode. That's probably the most fun I've ever had with that game. Not saying the story mode is bad, I'm saying it's incredible. I'm saying that Nightmare just has so much, it's just so much fun.
Cool, I want the same thing.
Resident Evil 8 I also found to be pretty terrifying, had awesome puzzle elements. Everything I've said positive about Resident Evil 4 is in that, and the stuff I didn't like of Resident Evil 4 is filled in with the stuff I loved about Resident Evil 7. It is a godfather experience. I love it. It's pretty hard for me to criticize in that game. But I do have my personal gripes. You know, there are a few things that I think could have been enhanced. Ammo crafting guide. We don't need to read that. It's just telling us how to craft ammo. Trust me, all you need is that. Me for that. Did I pass? I think there was handgun ammo down here. Let me go and find out. No, there's not. The area's blue. I'm going the complete opposite direction. There might be handgun ammo up here. How much do I have? 12. And I have a knife. We're gonna put that knife up. I don't need it. Oh god, the cannibal murders. A complete digest. Here we go. In the gray of the morning of September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as disheveled like a vagrant was attacking a passerby north of the Lamps Museum of Art. The responding officers discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpsters nearby. Dozens of bite marks covered her body and she had been dismembered, suggesting she had been eaten. The third known incident of its kind to occur in Raccoon City this month. So, who done it? Who's been munching on man's steak? Man's steak? We here at News Comet have gnawing feeling that the so-called cannibal disease patients Spencer Memorial has been providing the treatment for since August might not be sitting for just cafeteria food. Our reporters have infuriated Spencer Memorial, asked the tough questions, and come back with horror stories that will make your stomach roil. Turn the page for the scoop. I can't. But we already know what happened during the whole manor. I'm going to do a playthrough of Resident Evil if I can get the chance. I just need to be able to play it on my Switch, because I'm not buying it on PlayStation when I already have it on my Switch. That's a humongous waste of my time. There's just, you know, I've already explained about the, I'm done talking about the stuff about Resident Evil, by the way. I'm over that. I've talked about it for a bit too long. Moving on. Alrighty. Gunpowder. We got some more gunpowder. Let's go and craft some more ammo. Yeah. I might need to keep my knife, actually, as, oh yeah, this knife's infinite, by the way, which is pretty cool. I might need to keep my knife now, because there are a few boxes I don't want to waste ammo on. Herb field manual. This is telling us how to do herbs. We already know how to do herbs. Literally every Resident Evil game has that. We already got some new puzzles that we can go and replay value for. Put this up, we don't need it. Keep this. I'm not using any of this, by the way. That's just cheating. I'm doing a full new experience. No infinite ammo for me. Might do it in like a hardcore mode, maybe. Just maybe. Alrighty.
Gotta get that train moving.
Oh, hey, look, a zombie. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on. I missed 2 shots already. 2 shots. Oh my god. 4, 5. I got 5. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What's sad is I've been doing nothing but playing Resident Evil for a long time. What? You can give me when he's trying to stand up? That's not cool. Please die. Alright, they're dead. These guys are way easier to kill than they were in Resident Evil 2, by the way. which this game just feel a bit easier than Resident Evil 2 and a lot shorter. This probably might be like 3 or 4 parts, if not 5 for me dilly-dallying and, you know, actually reading the stuff now. But this game is still a blast to play. I don't understand the criticism of this game. Some people say it was really disappointing. I think it was a lot of fun. 3 hours of my I think it was like I think I got it done with like one day, 3 hours. 3 hours of my life that I've honestly really enjoyed throughout the entire way. Die, please. Oh my god! I keep missing bullets. Something I should verify is that not only is this easier, you get way more bullets. So if you were yelling at me for wasting bullets on just like pointless zombies, I'm here to tell you now that a bunch of those bullets I might be wasting, I'm literally going to be regaining within like 5 seconds. I already wasted a bunch and I still have some ammo. Alright. Okay. The graphics on this game, by the way, not only were they great in Resident Evil 2, but since they got like an extra year, a few months, considering for the fact that Resident Evil 2 came somewhere in September, I think, 2019. This game came out April 3rd, 2020, the day before my birthday. So they had a few months in hand. The graphics do look a bit sharper than the second one, but only by a few years' notice. Resident Evil 8 Village's graphics, they got a lot more time in the oven for, and I think it looks amazing. They not only had a whole year to make that, not only had a whole year break to make that game, but a few months extra. Only a month, actually. A month and 4 days. I'm so good at math. Alright, you see that red barrel? Yeah, we don't even need to shoot these guys. Come on, you stupid idiots. Come closer. The bluebie! Oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun. Oh my god, after playing Resident Evil 8 so much and replaying Resident Evil 4 and stuff, I'm too expecting on the fact that these zombies might just spew stuff like ammo when I kill them. I am surprised to not get my electrical field. Oh no. I'm dying. Heal me. I'll go ahead and leave these guys behind. I don't really want to waste my time. Sorry guys. I'll waste my time later. Not right now. I'm not gonna kill literally every single zombie. We don't need to hold on to that. We need to hold on to the ammo. Let's keep the knife, as I'm starting to actually now fully start to run out of bullets. So we're gonna be a bit more observant. There is a moment in the game where you can run out of bullets, I think, you know, if you're being like, you know, I tell you that you're gonna get like a lot of bullets. Don't take that into context going like, well, I can just waste them left and right. No, don't do that. You were going to regret it. We're gonna save that for a regular old. Do we have a first aid spray? We might get one later. Okay. I have no healing items with me. I'm an idiot, but what can I say? Also in this game is that, you know, it kind of like shows you what you're grabbing and stuff. That's a nice addition that they added since Resident Evil 2. Dude, I want what's in that box. Like, can you, like, move? Also, you can make, like, critical shots now. Is he already dead? No, he's not. I know he's not. That dude's not dead. I know there's a red barrel, I know there's a red barrel, I know there's a red barrel, I know there's a red barrel. Where's the red barrel? Oh my god, where's the red barrel? Oh my god, there's one right here. Oh, thank god. Come on, you freaking idiots. Oh my god, freaking 5 of them. What's kind of funny about this game is that the second one, it wasn't really about, like, the numbers. It was about, like, the actual combat against the zombies, because they were a lot to take down, you know? Freaking 3 lucky headshots is probably, like, all it takes for these guys. But in the second game, like, freaking 6 still didn't defice. Those guys are really hard to take down. They're easier in this game, I promise, as I'm killing them left and right. I don't think this guy's dead. I'm just gonna stab him, he's dead. But, it's more about the numbers this time, as Resident Evil 8 does enhance too. My voice cracked there. I think I'm going through puberty again. Jesus. Also, my voice is kind of like dying because I sneezed all day yesterday and all day this morning. So, my rib cage hurts. I almost broke it. I didn't even think that was possible. I'm going to ignore you. I don't really want to fight you. Oh yeah, something else. There are, like, locker combinations and stuff. I did forget them. I'm going to try to remember most as I can. Those guys are dead. Oh, come on! Jesus. Christ. Yeah, like I said, it's about the numbers, and my god, yeah, it showed you that's what a critical shot does. My god, that dude's dead. 2 critical shots. Critical shots. Just in case. Die. Die. That guy died in 1 shot. He was a zombie I thought I killed before. What's that? What did I grab? There's large gunpowder in here. Oh yeah, large gunpowder is now turns into shotgun ammo. Yep. I kind of like the change. The large gunpowder was a bit annoying to grab. Because while it was useful, you know, you couldn't use it to get extra freaking magnum ammo, which, by the point I was doing, I did not really need. 937. Your Aqua Pure. That's one of the codes for the thing. 937. I gotta remember that, because I think I'm gonna go to it right now. Did I grab everything? Yes. 937. Was there anything over here? 93. Yeah, there is. 93. She's alive. She's alive. Get away from me. 937. 937. Well, was I talking about anything that I didn't finish before? No, so I'm just gonna start into new conversations. 937. Another thing about this game I should probably mention is like I said, it's already pretty short, but there are plenty of boss fights, so you might get entertained by that. Now that I recall, I'm not exactly doing the best on this game, but when it came to the boss fights, that's pretty good. But yeah, I still think there's some horror elements in there, and that just scared the freaking crap out of me. Let's make sure he's dead. He's not, he switched. There we go, there we go. Oh, genius. This guy's not dead either, is he? Oh no, he's dead, he's down. He's not even bleeding, he's so dead. 937. We'll read that later, as I don't want to forget this code. Hey, look, gunpowder. Code's right here, check this out. 9, 3, 7. Messed it up. 9, 3, 7. Yes. Red dot. Just to kind of verify that this game still is pretty similar to Resident Evil 2. So instead of like upgrading weapons and stuff, all you got is customizable parts. No secondary weapons. As Resident Evil 8 not only had customizable parts, upgrades, and upgraded weapons, completely new weapons in general. It's pretty epic. What did I grab? Oh yeah, the journal. I want to read it. August 24th. This new hair tonic from Umbrella is just flying off the shelves. The stuff they make always works wonders, so it's no surprise. Umbrella, oh boy. I was counting on this and ordered a huge shipment. My instincts are paying off literally. I just know sales will continue to rise when word gets out. That said, the string of violent incidents on the news has made me worried. Maybe I ought to invest in a good safe to hold on this cash that's rolling in. September 2nd. This new safe is just perfect. Nobody knows the code, not even my wife. It's a secret between me and my beautiful Aqua Pure queen. I literally just showed you that. And she'd never give it up for a thief. And she can't even talk. And she gave it up for a thief, by the way. A thief that's a girl. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna grab whatever's up here. And then we're just gonna continue back to the area, as I know I forgot something. Mine. I am going to be kind of playing this a bit slow, because not only am I reading this guy's alive. Yeah, that's right. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I didn't even know you were ever here. I saw, yep. See how much, like I said, you'll be getting a bunch of ammo. Again, don't be too sparing. Be careful, because, like I said, the boss fights are kind of difficult. They do last for a while, like a bunch of shots, so again, save your ammo. They do give you plenty of bullets to prepare for the boss fights, but still, rather be safe than sorry. Just take it from a guy who's literally played Resident Evil 7 Biohazard almost 2 times, Resident Evil 8 going to be a second time, I might add. I want to go to the item box. Excuse me. Yeah, that's right, I can dodge. Fear me, bucko. Let's see, what do we got here? What can I put away? I can't hold on to that. You know what? No more knife. I think we're done with the random boxes, hopefully. If not, I'll just spare some ammo. It doesn't really matter. Especially now that I remembered exactly how much ammo you'll be getting. This kind of like flashing back memories. Again, I haven't played this for a while. That guy is technically not going to count as coming back alive right now, as he'll be doing later, so I'm not going to waste my bullets. Oh my god! It's kind of funny, you don't really need a red dot sight for this. Come on. He's getting closer. He's dead. I hope. We'll go there. Yeah, rubber hose is what we needed. Never mind. Fire hose. Fire hose. We need the bolt cutters for that. We'll come back here. What was that note I just grabbed? Violence getting worse and worse through these past few days. Got a shotgun for when it's breaking point. Locking it up in the gun rack. That should keep it safe for any would-be looters while I go out to try to find some more shells. If things go south, cut the chain and bust out the sucker. I pray we all make it out alive. Why, thank you, random person I don't even know. We'll come back here anyway, so I'll leave that behind for right now. This guy coming alive? Nope. Alright, something also different about this game is that this game jumps between a lot more areas really fast, too. Like, you know how it took me a long time to even, like, get through the beginning of, the freaking police station and stuff? Well, that's not, and I kept going back to it, that's not really gonna happen here. You can't go back to this area, you know, it's gonna be a lot more moving around. So, there's that. Don't need any of this. This area does last for a while now that I'm, like, starting to remember and stuff. But when it comes to me like, trying to play as fast as possible, I'm sure I probably, like, only waste, like, below half an hour on this. I dodged that. Oh my god. Freaking douchebags. I think you can also craft hand grenades this time around. I don't know that for certain. I kinda remember that. Wait, little? If anyone's played the demo like I have, this was the moment where, you know, Nemesis would, like, bump out and stuff and everything. That's not gonna happen here. Trust me, I remember when Nemesis is coming. I remember. We don't need to worry about him for at least a good while. We got this. We need it. No, no one's in there. That's not why there was noise coming. No? Alright. Bolt cut my way through. Oh no.
Can you see us?
Yeah, careful.
That's another dude.
Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not unaffected. No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
I'll introduce to you this guy.
You might have been infected.
Oh, stars be soft. I'm under so many of them.
Yeah, that guy.
You see us killing your own people?
You would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation.
It looks weird. This is coming from a guy who honestly doesn't really mind weird-looking characters. He looks kind of funny in this game. Okay. What now? Wait. He had a training one. July 10th, 202 pounds, 12 laps of the yard, 2 circuits. Second prison, the Umbrella Corporation just recruited me for the job. A job! You don't know how they're gonna wipe me out of my life sentence for murdering 20 gangbangers. But whatever, I'll take it. What? Murdering 20 gangbangers. So, I don't really know if that guy deserved to live after that. Like, wait, were they rapists? Because then maybe, you know, maybe, I don't know. Weird beats await the rest of my days behind bars. I gotta get back into shape. 1916 pounds, July 26. Oh, 3 circuits. Target practice at 400 yards, 5 misses. Caught the chain yesterday and got moved to a UBCS training camp, where I fired my first bullet in 2 whole years. Missed a stationary target by 5 inches at 400 yards. I never do that. It's like I forget everything. Doesn't matter. I'll get sharp again. Watch me. August 15th. That's a bit of that's a long rate of the time. 190 pounds. Jesus, what? Dude, it only took you like freaking 16 days to lose 6, and 16. That probably actually might have been 16. He's doing good. I think. Okay, I've got my shot grouping down to 3 inches. Feeling good. Feeling good. He said that twice. Oh my god. After lunch, they put me through my first mock battle. The cap and the other guys are good people. And beast of war at that. What the is up with that lunatic Nikolai? The dude who literally just shot him. We're getting close to the end of the video, but I mean, hurry this up. Nikolai. He used me as a human shield just to score some extra points. What? 181 pounds. Target practice is 600 yards, no misses. Murphy's back, baby. You'll never see me miss another target. Tomorrow, I got my first mission. Riot control in Raccoon City. I think Jimmy would have liked that. My brother was always the first to reach out and help people right up until those street punks took him away from me. Now it's my turn to do some good for a change, the way I know best. Okay, maybe he didn't really deserve to die, consider that moving speech. Why'd this dude kill him? It's not really fair. I noticed that we're close to the end of the video, and I really haven't made that much leadway. I'm not going to test whether or not that dude's dead. Middle East, Eastern Europe, East Africa. Jeez, God, cannot speak. I thought I knew what was. Figured I'd never crack no matter what was thrown at me, but this job, the one was supposed to be easy, a quick wage, I'd earned it. It all happened at once. There were 30 guys in our squad, all armed with the state-of-the-art assault rifles, and yet we were wiped out in less than 48 hours. I've been through it enough to know it only ever gets worse, and if it was just the beginning, maybe I'm a coward. I don't care. This is the only way but I had the left. I just hope my body doesn't get back up after I pull the trigger. Oh no. He shot himself. And he hopes he doesn't get back up again. Well, unfortunate news, he might actually come back. Public use generation provided by the U.S. Due to the ongoing power outages, the guideline has decided to provisionally place a number of electric generators throughout the city. Everyone is welcome to use them, but remember, these generators are running high voltage currents. If one were to be struck or impacted by gunfire, anyone standing nearby could get electrocuted. Dogs! The dog didn't get stunned! Kill the dog, kill the puppy. Oh, now that I said puppy, I feel kind of bad. Where's the dog? Dodge gracefully. Wait, there's 2? No, there's not. Where'd that dude come from? What are you doing to me? Why does it have to be grapples? Why can't it be just like a quick little, like I grabbed you kind of deal? Okay, he's dead. I can heal without trying to, debate whether or not I should shoot now when I have my chance. Thank God. Healing items in this game you get are a bit more scarce than I remembered. Jesus. There's something over here, right? Alright. First aid spray, I actually kind of need that. Oh my God, what? Another freaking dog? No, I don't want to deal with you. Suck it. I'm not dealing with you. Yeah, that's right, you were wasted. Oh. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm trying to get to a save point, which I know is right up here, because we're kind of calling it closed. Dead ma'am. Ma'am. Listen, we're all girls here. You don't really need to, jump to conclusion. That was not me who killed her. That was you! Man. Please die. Sir, please die. I want to make some headshots. My god, I'm kind of losing ammo a bit faster than I thought. Yeah, but he's dead. Never mind. Ah, but herb. Must have. We're gonna grab that hip patch before we leave. Alright. What time are we at? 15 minutes. That's it. We're calling this close. Let's go and put this up. Actually, you know what? Let's go and combine that first, so we can go ahead and get that out of our way. Put that up. Blue herbs are out of this game, by the way. Should add. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have been... Wait. To all employees, in response to the violent outbreaks across the city, we have implemented an intentional power outage. Once the situation has been brought under control, please activate the 4 breakers ASAP. Once that's done, turn on the main power switch in the control room to reactivate the power grid. That's telling us what we're going to be doing later. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I have been Connor from Crosby Entertainment, Inc., and this is another franchise. Well, not another franchise. This is another game of the franchise that I'm positive I'm getting yelled at for continuously doing. However, this game is fun, and can't wait to go and finish it. There might be more videos in the second one. Who knows? See you guys later. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.